there. So
yeah,
yeah,
you guys get to know me real quick.
We can't wait to be there.
Awesome, awesome. All right, well, good evening, everyone. We welcome you to Willow Springs Live. Today we're here with Smokey Lynn. Smokey Lynn will be performing here at our Willow Springs Luminous Fest this September. Please stay and hang out as we dive into a little bit of Smokey Lynn's life.
Yeah.
Describe.
Hang out.
Can you guys?
That's right.
Yeah.
We need some people to hang out with us.
Can you guys describe your music style and what makes you unique in this music industry?
We kind of been told that we are pretty unique in the reggae world. I would say we're kind of like a reggae fusion. That we've been described as like Pink Floyd and like Louisiana Bayou and like blues and jazz and rock and you know, it's just kind of like a mix of all of our different styles together.
Yeah, 'cause we all have different playing, like we all have different playing backgrounds, so
yeah,
it mixes together.
And it mixes real well together. Like he plays like he's in school right now for classical guitar, and so he's going to college for that. So like it's everybody has, we have our, you know, heavy metal rocker and band, you know, all in school, and then, you know, self-taught freaking fire keys over here, and then Nugs back there in the back, yeah, self-taught, you know, so.
Yeah, without these guys, I'd still be sitting on my floor. So, they drove me out of my comfort zone. You know.
Okay, you guys in the back, speak up for me just a little bit. But I want each of you guys, so everyone's got to speak up, and then I want each of you guys to really introduce yourself today. Let us know who each of you guys are.
I'll start off. I'm Smokey, and these are the homies.
My name's Chris. They call me Nug. Play the bass. Been living in the South about 16 years, but I'm from all over the place, so got a little bit of everything to bring to the table. So.
I'm Tegan. I'm the keys player.
Yeah, and I'm Reese. I'm the guitar player.
And I'm Noah. I also play guitar.
Yes, you do.
And I'm Zoe, and I play the drums.
Yeah.
Okay, I've not met Zoe.
Yeah, you haven't met Zoe or Noah
okay.
yet. Yep.
Yes, there you go. Okay, I'm pinpointing out who I know here. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you guys come together as a group? I'm kind of going off right now because I didn't know the whole group would be here.
I'll tell a story because I think it's funny.
Speak up.
So, okay. I joined this like sketchy website that is like for musicians to meet other musicians, and it was really like the website is, it looks like a scam, and they want you to pay like money to even message people, but you can set up a profile for free. So I set a profile up for free, but on my profile I like sneakily put my real name in there, and then Smokey found me because he wanted a keys player, and then I knew Reese from way back, really.
Yeah, way back.
Like way back. We went to church together, and then Reese knew
Zoe and Noah. I brought my friends.
And then.
But Toby and I, we've known each other. Yeah. We're going on 6 years, I think, something like that. So we've been jamming, just hanging out or whatever. But the day came, so we get some people together.
Yeah, and it's time. It was time.
That's great. That's great. Thank you guys for doing that for me. All right. Let's share a career breakthrough moment that expanded your audience.
Well, that would definitely have to be when I linked up with Brothers Within. If you don't follow them, you should definitely, because they rock out. But linked up with those guys, and they asked me to do a feature with them, which was amazing. And then we did a music video, which is amazing. If you want to go check it out, it's called Lift Me Up, Brothers Within, featuring Smokey Lynn. But
We opened for them too.
yeah, we opened for them on New Year's at the Roof in Daytona. It was a good time. But then they actually got on to Reggae Rise Up, which is a huge, huge, huge reggae festival. And they asked me to come and play and do my verse, on stage. And so that was the biggest stage I'd ever been on, and there was a lot of people in the audience. We had a blast. It was a great time, and made so many connections. It was just crazy the amount of connections that I made in the 4 days that I was there. And so that would probably I would say is our defining moment of where you're like, okay, this is where this is going, and so. It's just a continuous journey from that point. We just keep pushing and pushing hard. Got a lot of new stuff on the horizon, so we're really excited about it.
9 days.
Yeah.
In 9 days, we got a new song.
Yep, and in 9 days we got a new song coming out. So easy. It's a jam. We like it. Go check it out. It's going to be on the radio and stuff like that. So we're pretty stoked. It's really coming together.
That's great. Good information there. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Now, can we look at a behind the scenes of creating one of your songs, videos, something like that?
Well, like what we really do is I have a studio. The last song that we just did, So Easy, and I Am Seed that just came out in June. That was all. I have an RV that I live in, and there's a little studio that we have set up in there, and so everybody just come over and we just lay in our parts. And since I Am Seed was with Two Brothers Productions, and sent that off to them, and he did a killer job. And then So Easy is over there with 880 South in Colorado, and he did an amazing job on So Easy. And so I'm just giving a shout out to those guys. They're amazing, and I appreciate all the help and stuff that they've, put forth, man, on helping us, reach the next level.
That's great. That's great. That's amazing. Well, I'm glad you guys can do that. In your space that you have, and it's provided. Yeah. You don't have to go and pay for those extra expenses.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It awesome. Makes it real nice, and just having that studio, we have real good equipment, and so we've invested in that, and so it just puts our sound above, and so we're excited about just the new opportunities and everything that's about to flow forth from everything that's happening, from Josh Heinrichs, down there at the pre-party for the Slightly Dirty tour, and so we got that right there in Clearwater. Like, it's going to be amazing. Like, just some huge stuff on the horizon, so we're really super stoked.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad to see you guys progress just over the last couple of years that I've gotten to know you. Just the growth in you guys.
Yeah,
so that's
for sure.
Pretty awesome.
Because before, the first time it was just me by myself.
Yeah. Now you got everybody. Well, then you brought back. The young guy. I remember the young one.
Yeah.
The youngin. Which one's that now? Because you're in the middle.
We had Reese and
yeah.
Last year was
Nugs.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, so much fun last year. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Oh, we have a blast at Willow. So collaborations can happen at any point. So if you see anything you guys want to do, be welcome to join in or ask.
Oh yeah. We had a blast last year, because it was raining, and so there was a few of us that ended up in the trailer up on top of the hill, and we had I don't know, we jammed out for a while up there. It was just really good time. Met a bunch of cool people up there, and we had a lot of fun. you know, everybody has a good buzz on, you know, and it's just it's a good time,
It's a
good
good
time.
time. It's a good time. All right. Explain challenges that you guys have on your musical journey and what drives your passion to keep going.
Anybody? Want to take that one?
Inexperience, mostly with playing in a group setting. You know, you kind of have to get out of your own head to play with the others. You know what I mean? Everybody has to be on the same page, kind of thing. So that's something that took a little getting used to, but we got there, man. We're sounding so good, it's tightening up real good. So, that on my end anyway, just opening it up was kind of tough, but they got me.
got to reel them in, you know, just get a little real.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we got that. They're so talented, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anybody else got anything? I mean, challenge-wise, I mean, that you feel nervous when you get on stage?
Oh, yeah.
Is it that you might forget your lyrics? I mean, how many of you guys go through that stuff? I know as a teacher, I do.
I think the thing that I get nervous with when we play is because we like to play different every time. We kind of like to just kind of jam differently every time we play. So I never know when the ending's coming. That's always scares me a little bit.
Switch it up though.
We got to switch it up, you know, keep it fresh. You know what I'm saying? You know, you've seen it played one time, you know, we want to make sure the next time you see that same song played, you're getting another vibe, you know. And so.
Well, it brings in something, it brings in the new. And I like that.
Well,
I
a
like
lot of
that.
people play with tracks and stuff like that, like backing tracks and all. And we've just decided as a band not to do that. And we want to, you know, shoot from the hip and kind of be, you know, be able to vibe with the crowd and you know, basically, if they feeling it, you know, we keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So it just gives you that freedom, not having to play with a track, you know. And so that's kind of where we're at with that, you know. Just trying to keep it fresh, you know. Every time you see us, you're going to see something a little bit different, you know. Same song, but a little bit different, you know.
Yes. All right, to each one of you guys, what motivated each of you? So each of you are going to answer to pursue a music career and to do what you're doing, even though the young ones in the back will have a family one day. And Smokey.
Well, I've always loved music. I found it pretty early on. So I already knew what I wanted to do pretty early. And I've been practicing since high school. And I just was pretty committed to it. And then I got to a point where it was like, I really like, the only thing that was fun with music is I got to play it with other people, you know. So just doing it mainly just because it's like the funnest thing for me.
Dude, totally. Yeah.
I was inspired by my oldest brother to pursue music because he was so successful in it. And it's also just the greatest pleasure of life, in my opinion, just to play with other people and collaborate in the best way. Love it.
I would say I'm inspired from like my grandpa used to really like guitar, so I started playing that. And we got into like middle school, and I saw the drums were a cool thing, so I started to do the drums for a little bit. But I ended up like going to college for a little while. I found that college wasn't really for me, but I still wanted to do music. So fortunately, I found recent time enough. He was like, "Hey, you should come audition for the drum set part," and I was like, "I'm gonna come do that," because I still wanted to play music, but I don't really think school's for me. But props to y'all that can.
Props to y'all that can.
They don't make it easy for you.
Well, I've been playing the keys since like 5th grade, and I honestly always saw it as a hobby up until like probably like 16 is when I started wanting to take it more seriously. So I like started I started thinking of every single possible way you can make money in music, and I've just been trying stepping my foot in every avenue because I want music to be my life. So.
I grew up picking and grinning on the porch. I've listened to everything, all the genres. I like everything. And then meeting these guys kind of drew that music out in me, which I enjoyed, from the get-go. But when you're my age and you've had a job, it's a little scary to step from, having something substantial to something that's kind of, you know what I mean? It can be a little scary, but these guys are driving it, man. I'm just following along. So thankful to let me hang out with them. You know what I mean? And we're making it happen. So I'm freaking stoked. This is the best thing I've done.
You be putting it down on the bass. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah. He's throwing it down. He's throwing it down.
Awesome.
But so
Smokey,
mine,
do you want to share on that one?
Yeah, mine is actually my dad. I grew up around music. He was a minister of music at church before he became a preacher, and so like my whole young childhood, he was like singing in quartets, and so I just started singing at a really young age. And then about I was like 11 or 12, I picked up a guitar, and just kept pushing on, taught myself. Wrote my first song at like 13 years old, and just kept pushing and developing the craft, and played for 2 years before I met you guys when I was still out in New Mexico, I think it was.
Yes,
So I was out there jamming in New Mexico, and finally got back here, and then met Tegan, and then it was on after that. Put in some leg work, going across the country, playing solo. From California, Las Vegas, played all those places, but then when we finally got back to the South, Florida area, met these guys, and man, in 1 year, it's just crazy, like what has happened in 1 year, the growth that we've had, like as a band and as a company, because it's a business, you know what I'm saying? And so just the growth that we've had as a business is like so killer, and we just cannot wait to see what the future holds. It's pretty exciting.
Nice to hear that. All right, I know that you have a new song coming out.
Yeah.
Can you share some background to that for us, and how you came about writing it, adding the music behind it, and then do you want to share that song with us?
Yeah. Yes, and yes. And so I wrote the song sitting there in the RV. I wrote I think a little piece of it at like a practice that we had. And it was just like a little beginning, and I was just fiddling around with the guitar, and took it home, and then it was like
there was something there. It was there.
Yeah, and it was just something there, and so I just it didn't take long. I don't like to talk about how long it takes me sometimes to write a song, because it's not important, but it just flows out sometimes, and then and the song is just basically about being in love, and finding that special someone, and that the right person will make it just so easy, it won't be all these hurdles you have to cross over and stuff like that. The right person is just going to do that. It's going to have that sweet spot. Not everything is easy, but it's going to have that nice sweet spot, that everybody is like in the groove.
Sometimes it is easy.
Yeah, sometimes, and yeah, sometimes it is easy, man. You can find the right person, man, and your soulmate, you know, and man, just and ebb and flow, you know, for sure. You know, but yeah,
Well, I can
it's
tell you, Andy and I, we have that. We met each other and just never left each other, and it was in that right timing, just that put you guys together. You know,
that's
the
right.
right timing is what bring things together in the right way.
Yeah, and then it's crazy to see how like God's kind of like oh man, it's wild, you know, like just I mean this thing that we got coming up with Josh Heinrichs and stuff, like I mean it's huge, you know, like
Mhm.
dude's 55 million streams on Spotify, you know, and so like I mean straight smashing it, and we're gonna be with that guy, you know, and it's just like it's crazy to come from, you know, busking on the side of the street, you know what I'm saying, to this right here. It's a 6-piece band, you know, like sitting there busking and playing all over to this, you know. And so it's just, wow. It's just, I'm always kind of in awe of like how everything just flows together, and everything just always just seems to work out. Yeah, yeah, and we got a positive message, and we got a good message that we, you know, try to spread forth and give people, you know, some form of hope, you know, because it's out there. It's out there.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I love God's timing just on everything. I mean, I've grown up in church, grew up, you know, I'm a believer. I know without him in my life, I would be nothing, especially, you know, through some tragedies and things we've been through in our own life. So without him, you know, we would all be nothing. So his right timing brought each of you guys together. Especially the little girl in the back, because hearing her little story told me, and I call you a young girl because, you know, I'm a mama. So, but, but, you know, it just, you know, his timing brought all of you guys together to do what you're doing today and to inspire so many people.
That's the idea. That's the idea, is just spread the message far and wide, you know. There's something out there that's all you got to do is just ask for it, and it's there. You know,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
You guys want to jam it out?
Yeah,
let's
Yeah.
play.
All right, let's
we'll
get
jam it
down.
out for you.
Let's show them what you guys got.
Oh, you make it easy. Loving you. So much I get lost in that feeling. Oh, this is what I aim to do. Take off the stress, yeah, treat it to the best. Take no matter fight, praying from the quest. Love the way expressing me, and you are the blessing. Give it sweet and I just in this life is testing me. Cause I'm in love with you. And I hope you feel it too. For she's the one. The spirit's gonna burn, pull you down. Can't tame the sun. Shining brighter, she's a fighter and the only one who knows me well enough to catch you when I'm tripping and I'ma lose my cool. Oh yeah, let me tell you, she's my fuel. Oh, you make it easy. Loving you. So much I get lost in that feeling. Oh, and this is what I aim to do. Take off the chance, I'll be treated the best. See you had a hard day and I let you get some rest. Make you feel so right, keep you coming every night. Sealing in the making, man, it's time to catch a flight, oh. Stargazing under the crescent moon. Oh, I hope Yeah, let me tell you, she's my fuel. Yeah. Whoa, you make it so easy. Loving you so much, I get lost in that feeling. But I hope you feel it too. Whoa, you make it so easy. Oh, loving you, yeah. So much I get lost in that feeling. And I hope you feel it too. Yeah.
Good job, guys. I'm digging that
Okay.
one. That's awesome. I was sitting here this morning jamming to it when Smokey sent it to me. I think I jammed on it for like 20 minutes to just let it keep playing.
Yeah.
So,
You know that's right.
yeah, I'm digging that. I can't wait to see you guys out here.
Yeah, it's got a good
All right,
vibe.
one last question for you guys, off script. How do you guys take care of yourselves out on the road? What's your self-care? How do you balance
Let's see how late we can stay up. You know what I'm saying? And then drive the next day.
Woo! Yeah.
Let's see how many mosquitoes we can get eaten by while we're sleeping outside.
Pep talk are good. We do that to motivate each other.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All jokes aside.
Always push up the next guy,
Yeah. That's it. Then,
Make sure to hydrate before we go on.
Hydrate.
Yeah.
Or beer.
Lots of liquid IVs so that you can have some shots. You know what I'm saying? This is like there's a little bit of a, it's just to take the edge off, and then of course the grass, that's where we like to be, and say we do our little bit of that's our self-care. It's a little bit of
Gotcha.
yeah, some good stuff. Yeah. Some of that sweet Cincy, we love that. So that's
you're
kind of where we vibe
for a reason, right?
Hey, that's it,
Awesome. Well, I thank you guys for your time today. I appreciate you. If there's anything else that you would like to share about your journey from here until you come to Willow, if you want to give a shout out to anything, now's your opportunity.
Any shout outs?
Shout out to my mom and dad.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for bringing me in the world.
Yeah. All right.
Shout out
Yeah.
to my doctors.
Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to Willow.
Shout out to Willow Springs.
Yeah.
Willow Springs for sure, because that was the first time we played together that I was like, I really had a really good time.
And more good times to come.
It was a really good time.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. We
Well,
had
one memory I
amazing
have is Smokey Lynn sitting in my house and playing music to me that first time we met, and he sat in here and he played music with me and sang right here in my living room, my front room. Like, it was pretty awesome. So to have that interaction with you guys, know that you're welcome in my own home. So if you want to warm up, you're welcome in there. We've built outhouses. You guys don't know that. We built outdoor showers. So there are things that we've expanded onto the property.
Oh my gosh.
So they're out there by the
lake. I like
lake.
the outdoor shower. I'm a fan of that.
Well, it's really cool. So we're expanding and trying to do things different and keep everyone outside. We're expanding on our kids area. So we have a nice little kids area, and all the kids can stay there, and all the families and all of that now. So it's really cool. So
we
we'll
cannot
see you
wait to get up
guys.
there.
I am really excited to go there.
It's gonna be my birthday too. That same day that we show up.
Your
Yeah,
what?
the same day we get there. The day we get there, it'll be Chris's birthday. Nug's birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yay.
We're gonna party. We're gonna party.
So we're gonna throw down. So y'all get there today. You know, it's gonna be a throwdown. Because Nug's birthday, you know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna have some nugs for Nug. You know what I
Just give
Awesome. You guys are awesome. Thank you for taking your time out today. I appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
And we will see
Thank
you
you
in
for having
mean?
us.
Thank you for having us.
Peace out.
All right, peace.
Be easy.